The question I get asked mostly in here, believe it or not, is how much is this?
How much is this?
That is the truth.
How much are these chamois?
They're shops with a magical formula.
It must cost more to make it what they're selling it. How do you do it? I'll never know.
Everything costs £1.
£1. Bargain in itself.
And some people have fallen under their spell.
Football!
This is the most expensive shop in the centre. You buy one thing and you find another, and then you find another. It's just so cheap.
I like a bargain. There's now a pound shop in almost every town and city.
Bloody brilliant. I love pound.
But for Chris Edwards, owner of the Pound World Empire, it's war.
It's an insult to everything we try and stand for. It's ridiculous.
It's a cut-price, cutthroat battle for survival against giant pound shop chains and now the supermarket.
It was our best sellers, and now we haven't got it in again. Somebody's made a big boob somewhere.
And as customers get more savvy,
Sometimes they are smaller sizes to cater for the pound customer.
it's a fight to find new tricks to keep the magic alive.
We've saved a fraction by not including any underwear. She doesn't mind, she's got a smile on her face.
This week,
They're chasing everybody's business and they just don't know when to give up.
the supermarkets are coming after Chris.
They're monsters.
I think it's unfortunate that a pound shop has come to Harrogate.
And Upmarket Town gets pound fever.
Hello, mate, you're still.
We've only got 4 tills.
And people saying I'm not coming back.
And a new mascot evokes extreme reaction.
We can find guys love. Oh dear.
The pound seems to be scaring children.
In his quest to expand his empire, Chris Edwards has flown to an exotic location.
Nigel. Hi, mate. How are you?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
There's obviously a lot of wealth in the island.
It's the last place you'd expect to find a pound shop.
Thank you. He just throws for the power. Nice and warm.
Right, can't wait to get in there. Somebody said to me a short while, 2 or 3 years ago, that we'd be considering doing business in Jersey. I would have said not in 1,000 years. You just think of Jersey and you think of money.
This tax-free haven has nearly 3,000 millionaires. But local businessman Nigel Robson wants to persuade Chris it's ready for its first pound world.
The local stores, they all seem to have this £1 price point. They seem to be doing what the pound worlds are doing.
Nigel wants to open a new shop with Chris and is taking him on a fact-finding tour. Look out, please.
Thank you. Our Kit Kats come a little bit bigger for a quid. just a little.
Chris may have bigger Kit Kats, but if he opens here, he'll have a fight on his hands. There are already pound shops in Jersey and a 99p superstore.
It's what they call value, isn't it? Look at that. That's just fantastic value, 99p.
Owners Robert and Andreen Bridgen aren't worried about Pound World arriving.
They're still a penny more than us, and people don't want to pay that.
They've even got what they think is the world's first 99p cafe.
All our cakes, baguettes, sandwiches,
99p.
chili con carne and rice.
99p.
They say more people are shopping with them than ever before.
Pound market is no longer just working class people, it's everybody. Everybody comes in here.
The stigma's gone completely, I think.
In Britain, 1 in 5 pound shoppers are thought to be middle class. It's a trend Chris wants to cash in on.
When we started, some people wouldn't be seen dead in one of our stores. Now, the middle class is very much our target.
Chris agrees with Nigel that there are opportunities here.
This is the street I'd be looking for. You know, this is where I'd want to be, down this street. But there's very little available, I believe.
You'll be able to see right to the back of the shop.
Right.
So it'll give a really good visual.
Yeah.
But the street Nigel has chosen is much quieter.
Very much open.
The expansion in Jersey will have to wait, but there's a recent shop opening in Britain that this former market trader is very proud of.
There's one store I always wanted to have. We've managed to do it. Peckham. We all know who lived in Peckham. My hero, Del Boy.
But to grow his empire, he's now targeting places once considered too affluent for a pound shop. And he thinks he's found the perfect spot.
It has like an air of
It's an air of
class.
calmness. It's not like a city, is it? It's
No.
just like it's a town, so it's a lot calmer than where we usually go.
Chris has brought his mum Alice to the spa town of Harrogate. It's so posh it doesn't even have a pound shop.
Oh, that's nice. I don't think I've sat down and had a cup of coffee with my son for 10 years. To see him sat in one place and not got his phone in his hand.
Don't get used to it. We're back to the grindstones, aren't we?
Chris isn't here to relax. He's come to see the new store he's about to open.
I think this is probably a bit of a landmark for us. You know, very rare do we come to a town where we haven't got any competitors.
In the past, Chris found it hard to get a site here.
I think it's a bit posh in this centre, so we'll have to be very careful.
But attitudes have changed so much that this centre has offered them a prime spot. They open in a week.
And no doubt we're going to be here on opening day. Let's see what we get. I'm sure the response will be first class.
I think it'll do well. And I think it'll be an asset to the centre.
But old attitudes die hard in this upmarket town, and its success isn't guaranteed.
I think it's a little bit unfortunate that a pound shop has come to Harrogate. I suppose people would think, I can see why they would think it would lower the tone. But
I don't like the piled and high, stack them up, scrummaging kind of shops. I'd rather be somewhere more salubrious to walk around.
And it's not just attitudes Chris is fighting.
To help your family
With
enjoy
slick
their
£1 ads and
all
deep
these
pockets,
succulent fruits are
Tesco
now
and the other
arriving
big
at some
supermarkets
crunchy
have
apples
entered
for
the
kids'
pound shop
lunchbox.
wars with guns blazing.
Every little helps.
It's causing Chris sleepless nights.
Basically, you're going head-to-head with these people. I work 12 hours a day, but that's not enough. If I could stay awake any longer, I would. It's impossible. You've got to sleep at times. I mean, this is a phenomenal business. You don't compete with anybody bigger than these people. They're monsters, and they just don't know when to give up. Survival of the fittest. If you fail, them lads are just ready to take you out.
But he's created a new weapon to fight back.
There we go. We're all set.
Brilliant.
Meet Percy Pound.
It's going to be good, especially for the kids out there.
Area manager Nathan is convinced the kids will love him.
Once you get the kids in, they'll drag the parents in. Right, let's go. Sidestep, sidestep, and you're free.
The mascot is being deployed at the grand launch of a West Bromwich shopping centre, where Chris is opening alongside one of the biggest Tesco's ever built.
Can we just go outside Tesco's because we've got a grand opening at 10 o'clock? Do anything you can, get the people up here. Go for it, run free.
Okay.
Go!
Hello, everybody. I'm a pound. I'm a very good pound. Everything's a pound at the pound store today.
Tesco is touting for customers too. Their leafleters are out in force, their £1 signs are primed, and they've even got their own mascot.
Hello. I'm a pound.
Mr. Pound's efforts soon attract attention.
Ciao. Wait, this coin is going to turn into a fistful of dollars in a minute.
Seeing that does not make you want to go into the store at all.
He's not the only one who's not impressed.
Oh dear.
Got a bit of a situation. The pound seems to be scaring children. persevere till it stops scaring children or they get used to it. One or the other. At the minute, it's not looking great.
Chris's search for new markets is taking him to another unlikely place. With director Mark Ward, he's on his way to meet someone who should be a sworn enemy.
We're on our way to see Steve Smith. He's the originator of the Poundland chain.
Poundland is Britain's biggest pound shop chain and Poundworld's arch rival. Steve sold the chain over 10 years ago, and now he works from an office in the grounds of his estate.
Hey Steve, how are you doing?
Hello mate, hello.
Mate, nice to see you again. How are we doing?
You all right?
Okay, good to see you.
It's quite ironic that at one point, arch enemies, and now we're in bed together, eh?
Like to have a look around what we're doing?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Chris thinks Steve is offering to take him somewhere no pound shop has ever been before. Cyberspace.
Pound shops are closed at 6 o'clock at night and this is open.
We're going to make money when we're sleeping. Is that what you're trying to say? Keep it going. I was starting to believe you. It is exciting. I'm optimistic it is win-win-win.
But there's a problem. Last week, Steve surprised Chris by putting a page of the website online with a countdown to their opening.
As you can see, the clock's ticking away.
All right, what have we got left? 7 days, 7 hours. Bloody hell. And a lot to do.
50,000 people have registered for the launch, and Chris doesn't want to disappoint them.
Setting that clock ticking has put us under a lot of pressure, but what's done's done, and we're going to try and meet it.
But it's going to be touch and go.
I've only got half of photos in a state where they can go on the website. I've got no barcodes, I've got no descriptions. We're working flat out in there, but it's really pushing it now.
I keep looking at Steve's face and he's looking increasingly worried.
At the grand opening of the West Brom Arcade, the fight to attract customers continues.
Oh, bless you. Oh, I just got a cuddle. I'm going to bed alone.
The Pounds won over the children, but now there's another problem threatening to sideline it. The shopping centre has brought in a local celebrity, ex-West Brom footballer Cyril Regis. Nathan sees a chance to get in the news.
We've got all the press down here, so we're going to go and get the Pound mascot, and he's going to photobomb this. Come, we're going to photobomb this. All the press are on this side, so let's try and get them around here. Operation Photo Bomb. We have no boundaries.
Unfortunately for Nathan, the centre's PR does.
I'm organising this on the PR side. We don't want Pound brought in, just this one picture.
Where do you want the deputy mayor?
Oh, on the stage, please.
But as they set up shop, Nathan pushes his luck.
Just jump in the picture. In for a penny, in for a pound. Put one leg up on there.
But the centre's PR lady wasn't born yesterday.
Remember I said just for this one photograph, could you just move to the side? That's not a lot to ask.
Okay, we'll try. We'll try.
Nathan's missed the big shot.
Let's go to the next one.
Time for Operation Celebrity Endorsement.
Cyril, can we get one with the pound? The pound! The pound!
Is that a shop?
Power.
Is it a shop?
Yes, a shop, mate.
That's publicity, mate. You get paid, mate. Sorry.
Well, mate. This one?
Thank you, Cyril.
Ah, that's lovely.
Cyril's not too interested in a pound. Dan?
It hasn't gone very well, but there is some good news.
The pound's attracting more attention than anything else. You see? Everybody loves the pound.
The Pound's charm offensive has won people over.
3 beautiful young ladies. Hi. Thank you.
Chris's new shop has been full all day.
The pound has done well, apart from scaring kids at the start. Really good, really, really good.
Pounds coins come home.
Back at HQ, there's a problem. Chris's plan to open the first online pound shop has been made public, but not by him.
There's been an article run about the online situation.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get it onto our PR people and we'll make sure we put a cap on it straight away.
And I think we have to have a word with Steve to say all press releases come through us.
Yeah.
Steve Smith, the man who's supposed to take them online, is in the papers.
Steve's come out in the open and did a few press releases without our knowledge. Our competitors may well see this and want to be the first. And we want to be the first online.
Now Chris is pulling out all the stops to make sure they hit the deadline. But at the other end of the country, there's trouble brewing.
Pound and founder to open Britain's only single-price online shop.
Chris's worst fears have come true. The publicity has alerted the enemy.
It won't be fair. When's he planning to go? At the moment, the 5th of February.
These Devon businesswomen are also setting up an online pound shop. And the news of Chris's opening has given them a new deadline.
That's huge, isn't it? Huge packing.
These working mums think getting online before Chris will give them a marketing edge.
First women leading a business like this, first out into the marketplace.
Yeah.
You know, it just got a nice kudos about it, hasn't it?
So many Mr. Pounds. We need some Mrs. Pounds.
Mrs. Pounds.
Yeah.
But beating the boys won't be easy.
To make sure that the warehouse is going to operate as it should.
MD Donna already runs another online store, but she's never run a pound shop.
We've got more product coming in today. Thought it'd be a good idea for Molly and George to sort of get used to sort of picking and packing process. Do you want to have a quick look around some of the pound lines as well? We've hopefully organised it as best we can.
Warehouse manager Adam has to bring his new team up to speed.
So I'm just showing them ropes at the moment, just so they know where everything is.
This is them.
So it's just some things aren't clearly labelled, so it's just sort of trying to guess.
Well, it says jumbo, but we've got mega jumbo.
So I'm pretty sure this is the Mega Jumbo. There's nothing else that's in there.
And it's a pound.
Yeah. There probably is these, but it's just best to confirm in the office just to make sure. Is that the Mega Jumbos?
There is an awful lot to put in place.
It is just a case of having a quick look. I know where it is, but I have to go through the boxes a little bit.
Making sure, you know, the systems are in place there, which we're sort of implementing at the moment.
Sparkling green scenes.
Should we go out to the office?
Yeah, it's probably the best thing.
There are a lot of things that can go wrong.
The Mr. ones, I'm not sure where they've gone at the moment.
Could they be mixed with kids' stuff?
Could be round the other side.
Watch this space, basically.
Chris's ambition to be the first online may be under threat, but there's one place he's definitely breaking new ground.
You're on that till. Corinne, can you stand up front, please? Not yet, when we open.
He's about to open the first pound shop in affluent Harrogate.
Kirsty, you're on that till. Where is Kirsty? When we open, go around there and just hand every customer a basket.
But some people aren't happy there's a pound shop coming here, so Chris is pulling out all the stops to win the town over.
Well, good luck. Yeah. You can't go wrong, can you? Yeah, they ought not.
He's even got the poshest person in Harrogate waiting to open the store.
Yeah.
And he isn't just relying on the mayor.
Is that another one? Are there any more? Are we having a fiver's worth then, perhaps? And cut. Yeah.
We're just down-to-earth everyday people and we need a pound shop.
There'll be a lot of people that are really pleased.
I do work in Asda, so they won't be very happy, will they?
With the store doing a brisk trade, the mascots hit the town. Soon there's a £1 frenzy.
The queues are just queuing up all the 4 aisles. I've never seen an opening day like it.
I mean, people said
Harrogate's too posh for a pound world. I bet we've got some millionaires in there.
But just when it couldn't be going any better...
Sorry?
Within 5 minutes, they're not taking cards. All the card machines are down.
Right, thank you for that. Do we know about
My
that?
first purchase.
Sorting it out now.
My
Yeah.
first purchase was refused.
Sorry about that. Kick his ass, tell him to make it a priority. We need an engineer, we need one here. We're just trying to correct it now as fast as we can. They're on the phone now. Hopefully people don't get the wrong impression.
The problem is fixed, but it's soon clear there aren't enough tills to cope with demand.
I think we've been in there about 20 minutes queuing.
Others lose patience.
There's easy £100 there. It's obviously lost sales. And they're the ones that you can see. You don't know how many people have walked in and then walked straight back out.
Are you from the firm?
Yes.
It's hell on at your store.
Yeah.
And people are saying, I'm not coming back. And I'm saying, it's first day.
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
First day. But
yeah, we've only got 4 tills. That's the problem.
I'll do without you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Despite the problems, people spend so much money that Harrogate is one of Chris's most successful openings ever.
You know, from our point of view, we've had an absolute fantastic response. So overnight, there'll be 2 more tills put in.
It's 24 hours before Chris's launch into cyberspace, and the ladies in Devon look set to beat him.
It's terrible rain and wind outside, but for online shopping, that's a good thing, because obviously you don't want to go out to your high street.
But there are already problems emerging.
The website at 9 o'clock this morning wasn't up at all. There was an error message. The web company are aware, they're confident everything will be fine for 11, so put our faith in them. We'll see though, see what happens.
It is a bit nerve-wracking. You know, there's no telling really what's going to happen, but we hope it's going to be busy.
Are we good to go? Right, all live. Anyone looking for hereforpound.com now can get onto the site. You know, we're online and we're open for business.
They think they're the first online pound shop, but when will they get their first paying customer?
Hopefully it'd be great to have a few today so we can just sort of, you know, get on with the process.
An hour later, and the virtual shelves are still full.
No orders yet, no.
It's quite slow starting. A bit nervous, to be honest with you. If we get a few, you know, 5 or 6, you know, just so we can get sort of moving.
Come on, folks, 30 minutes left.
In Shropshire, Chris is also about to step into the unknown.
Needs more than this to make me totally excited, but I'm reasonably excited.
A virtual queue is already forming. 300 people a second are trying to get onto the site.
Okay. 338 per second.
I didn't know Steve had that many relatives.
Hold on, 350 nearly.
10. Let's stop the opera and ordering then, we're laughing.
Ooh, 378. Going up and up and up.
Right, looking forward to this. So is it 2 o'clock now then? It must be.
Switch on now. There's a few problems with the emails, but we've sorted.
Ready to go then? It's like waiting for blast off. Is anybody going to give it a countdown?
It's not working, it's not working.
Staying calm. Staying calm.
The guys are on it. The guys are on it. They're in control.
Unfortunately for Chris, that's not the case. Too many people are trying to get onto the site.
There's a lot of customers on there at the moment. They keep pressing refresh.
like a pound world shop. Like 6,000 people all trying to get in at the same time. That's why it's having the difficulty to open it.
To Chris, that's 6,000 paying customers.
It's all 10, say.
Fear is today it's everybody trying to get on, tomorrow there's nobody.
Can you give us a second, because we've got a real problem?
Yeah. Okay, we'll go back now. Yeah.
Worst case scenario, we are looking at 4 or 5 days to get a new server up and running that can handle the traffic.
I thought it was going to be a disaster if we were half an hour late.
Yeah.
1 or 2 days late. What happens then?
There's nothing to do but go home and wait.
With the hardware you've done, you really need to just keep the process.
Yeah, see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Poundshop.com hasn't launched today.
Excellent.
So we're definitely,
Yeah, we're first.
that's really good news for us.
And the good news doesn't stop there.
Adam, you've got your first pound orders out.
So we've had the first order, which is great.
Okay, yep.
Someone has spent £30. That's 30 items for the team to pick, from bleach to a mega jumbo roll.
So, and that should be, I believe, around here.
Good job, you guys.
Express and Echo, London Evening Standard.
The press picking up on the story brings in more customers.
In the first 24 hours, there's over 1,000 items been purchased. It's a great start for the business, so we couldn't really ask for much more.
Should have more later for you, I think. So far, so good.
It's the morning after the failed launch, and Chris's search for new marketplaces has made him think about the past.
On the market, it seemed complicated. When I think back, it was so simple. You bought it, you sold it. Weather was your only enemy. So sometimes, yeah, when I think about it, I do wish I were back on the market. But not today. Not when it's raining and blowing.
The website is now up and running. But since they and the Devon ladies launched, other sites have come forward, claiming to be first. Mark and Chris are putting on a brave face.
We're certainly the first online out of the retailers.
So can we still say we're the first then?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Whilst they aren't the first pound shop online, they seem to be in high demand. They say 12,000 items were sold in the first 24 hours. The pound shop wars aren't over. In a small corner of cyberspace, they've only just begun.
Gun shield in, shin pads on, into battle.
But at least Chris will always have his mum Alice by his side.
And I know just how he likes his coffee.